In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on September 9, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Pittsburgh Pirates vs. Atlanta Braves. It's the continuation of a series between National League teams on opposite sides of the playoff cut line down in Atlanta. The Pittsburgh Pirates are on the road as they play the middle game of a 3-game series with the Atlanta Braves Saturday night. I feel like it could be a close game, but there's one statistic that stands out to me most. That stat is that Johan Oviedo has posted a 3.99 BB9 rate this year. This guy cannot control his pitches, and it has been to his demise. Not being able to control your pitches against this Atlanta lineup will come back to haunt you. I mean, they're already dominant, and now you want to give them free base runners. On top of that, the Braves are 3-9 over a small sample size in the head-to-head category. Atlanta has had their struggles of late, as we saw against the Cardinals, where they gave up double-digit runs in back-to-back games Tuesday and Wednesday. The thing with the Braves is that they have a ton of power in their lineup, which can help them overcome shaky pitching on a given night. Pittsburgh has played better of late, winning 7 of 9, but they have relied almost exclusively on their bullpen during this stretch. That doesn't work against a team like Atlanta, because you can burn through guys quickly against their lineup. Morton is a savvy veteran and should be able to keep the Pirates in line. While the Pirates are hot and have won 7 of their last 9 games, I simply cannot back them in this spot. Like I said, I respect what the Pirates have done over the last 10 days, but Atlanta is too talented not to win this game by multiple runs. So the Atlanta Braves to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Pittsburgh entered Friday's action having seen the over post a 76-60-4 mark on the season. The Pirates are 24th in the league in runs per game as they put up an average of 4.21 per contest, and that number moves down slightly to 4.14 runs per contest away from PNC Park. Pittsburgh has seen an average total of 9.02 runs per game, though that falls to 8.52 runs per game as the road team. Atlanta entered Friday having seen the over post a 75-62-2 mark in their 139 games on the year. The Braves are first in the majors in runs per game with 5.82 runs per contest, though that number climbs to an average of 5.9 runs per game at home this season. Atlanta's average total on the year is 9.96 runs per contest, a number that climbs to 10.39 runs per contest as the home team this season. We know Atlanta can pile up numbers, and Morton has had his rough moments at times this season. As I was alluding to earlier, Oviedo has struggled with his location this year. Those issues have gotten worse on the road, where the right-hander owns a 5 BB9 ratio. So we should see Atlanta put up plenty of runs in this spot. Meanwhile, the Pirates have been solid recently, winning 7 of their last 9 games. Over the 9-game sample size, they're averaging 4.7 runs per game. In terms of the trends, Atlanta is seeing 55.2% of their games go over, while Pittsburgh is actually the second best team to the over at 55.9%. Both teams have been good over teams this season. Look for that trend to continue as this pushes past the total number. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Colorado Rockies vs. San Francisco Giants. A pair of National League West rivals take the diamond to continue a weekend series in search of a victory in the city by the bay. The Colorado Rockies are on the road as they play the middle game of a 3-game series with the San Francisco Giants Saturday night. Alex Cobb will toe the rubber for San Francisco in Game 2 of this series. Cobb allowed 4 runs on 6 hits over 3 innings in a start last Sunday, striking out 3 and taking a loss against San Diego. This was after he threw 131 pitches the week before, so the result was not surprising as the leash was short and they limited his pitch count. That will not be the case for this home start against the Rockies, and he will be able to limit a Colorado offense bottom 5 in OBP and home runs. Pitching has been a disaster for the Rockies as well. San Francisco is fighting for the final wild card spot in the National League, making these games all the more important. Entering play Thursday afternoon, they are 2.5 games behind the Miami Marlins for the third and final spot. Colorado has been in the basement of the National League West for seemingly an eternity, and will be eliminated from playoff contention in the coming days. The Rockies are merely playing spoiler at this point in time, and they do get a chance against a reeling Giants team. Webb has struggled in the second half of the season as his K9 rate dropped from 9.1 in the first half of the season to 6.8 since the All-Star break. With that said, Colorado is a dismal 22-50 on the road this season entering Friday, and they are notoriously weak offensively as the visiting team. Webb is good against the Rockies in his career, and that works in the Giants' favor as they prevail at home here to at least temporarily get back on track. So the San Francisco Giants to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Colorado has seen the under post a 74 to 64 to 1 mark on the season entering Friday's action. The Rockies are tied for 18th in runs per game as they average 4.4 per contest, though that number drops down to 3.71 runs per game on the road. Colorado has an average total of 10.31 runs per game this season, and that drops to 8.81 runs per contest away from Coors Field. San Francisco has seen the under post a 79 to 58 to 3 record in their games on the year entering Friday. The Giants are tied for 22nd in the majors as they put up an average of 4.24 runs per game, but that falls to an average of 3.84 runs per game at Oracle Park. San Francisco has an average total of 8.62 runs per game, but that number falls to 7.87 runs per contest at home. The Rockies will start Chase Anderson in the second game of this series. Anderson did not factor into the decision in a start last Sunday, allowing 2 runs on 4 hits and 2 walks over 4 innings against the Blue Jays. Colorado has been a disaster from the mound. Entering the first game of this series, they hold the highest staff earned run average in WHIP, hold the lowest K9 in MLB, and have given up the most hits in baseball. Of course, their home ballpark lends credence to those numbers, but they are just as bad away from home, allowing 5 runs per game on the road. Even with the struggles of both offenses, this total seems a little too low. Look for the game to end up going past the total mark. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Cleveland Guardians versus Los Angeles Angels. The 2023 MLB season goes on Saturday, September 9th, with the Cleveland Guardians squaring off against the Los Angeles Angels in the American League Battle at Angel Stadium in Anaheim, California. The Guardians and Angels lock horns in the third of a 4-game series in Anaheim. For the second time this season, Tyler Anderson will face the Guardians. Back on May 12th, Anderson gave up 3 earned runs on 6 hits and 3 walks in 6 innings of work but didn't factor in the decision. On the other side, Giolito has already met the Angels twice in 2023. He's emerged victorious on both occasions despite a 5.25 earned run average in 12 innings of work. Over the last 10 days, the Angels have recorded a 113 WRC plus against right-handed pitchers, while the Guardians have registered a 98 WRC plus versus left-handed pitchers. I don't trust the starting duo in this game and would take the Angels to come out on top because of their offense. Anyway, it's a tricky wager as both teams have struggled as of late. The Angels bullpen holds a poor 6.41 earned run average and 5.85 Fahrenheit IP in September, and the Guardians' pen owns a 7.36 earned run average and 4.96 Fahrenheit IP, so the Los Angeles Angels money line is our full game side pick. These two bullpens have struggled a lot as of late, and it's the same story with Lucas Giolito and Tyler Anderson. Hopefully, Shohei Ohtani will return to the Angels lineup. He's 8 for 2-6 with 2 triples and 3 home runs against Giolito. Keep tracking the injury report, as Ohtani's eventual return would be a massive boost for the Halos offense. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.